as he said, no pun intended for the electric view, right? But the charge is that, I am very responsible for it, and I want to make sure that it's still done for the love of and for the benefit of the community.
That's enough said. That gives me enough footing, I believe, to say this with confidence. So I did want to say that, like I mentioned, I feel a certain momentum in your guys' show as of late.
Thank you.
You've been having some really stellar guests on and having great conversations with them, and I think that's kind of like, and I know this was your guys' intention, but it's organically led to this place of y'all being like the introduction zone or the introductory stage to the Electric Universe community for people to get to meet people and hear these different ideas. And
that was my goal. Exactly.
Building a platform for people that don't have voices to have one. And that's very interesting. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it.
I noticed that when I was moderating Electric Universe Theory and other groups on Facebook, I was always offering up an argument that was simple, that provided a clear cut to the point answer. And just the other day someone said, what is the difference between plasma cosmology and the electric universe? And I said plasma cosmology plus catastrophism equals electric universe. And that was as simple as you can get, right? And it's that type of cutting through to a simple answer, or providing an argument or a debate tool for someone who doesn't have one, or like, so you could say, no, listen, they're debating it right now. They're not even in your paradigm at all. They're not talking not science. They're talking about things that are truly real, and here they are debating it, and listen to the arguments they are making and see how you can formulate similar arguments.
Miss you too, Jim.
Jim, I miss you. The way that you were feeling there when you talked to me a couple months ago in January, I knew I had to be delicate, but I also knew that someone sort of had to speak for you too, because you saw it, but you didn't want to be a bad guy or anything, and none of us want to be bad guys. I sort of felt it was kind of my responsibility. If anyone's going to get yelled at, it should be me. So,
I mean, the funny thing is, like, if you know the history of, like, going back to Newton, Hooke, Leibniz, I mean, this is even mellow compared to those guys. This isn't even on the radar. You know what I mean? The truth is, the only reason you know of any of these guys, they would just be all nerds that wouldn't have been paid attention to. The only reason the world even knows of any of them is not because of their theories. They were just they were bitches. I mean, that's all. There's no other way to say it. When you read the stories, it's like, Newton, there was the whole controversy of who thought of calculus first, and they were stealing they both accused each other of stealing ideas, and then there was this behind the scenes thing where Newton got favor from the Queen, and he forced someone to publish that didn't want to publish, and I mean, it was ruthless, and they were catty, and it's kind of sad, but on the other hand,
it's human.
That is the only reason that the general public in those days got to know half of their theories. I hate to say that.
Because they were basically, they were snarky, and let's be honest. If Velikovsky wasn't fought against so hard, he wouldn't be so popular now.
Right. Same idea. Yeah. Velikovsky and Sagan. That's the only reason we know of Velikovsky.
Because it was clearly the whole thing was a setup. It was done again later with Robert Schoch. The only thing is, Robert Schoch survived it. Because TV had advanced to the point, media had advanced to the point that they were like, but do we want to offend the people at the universities? No, we're the History Channel. Fuck those guys. Let's roll. That's how they were doing it. And so suddenly it was like, you could do that. Even Nova would do something on Grant Hancock in the 90s. And then now you're surviving that till now YouTube exists, and well, good luck stopping them now. I mean, look at us. Ta-da.